Assalamualaikum students, how are you? Hope you all are fine and safe at home. This is the lecture number 1 of the week 5 and we have started the chapter number 4, that is about the pollutants and their effects on the environment. Now we are almost at the end of the chapter and today's topic, saving the earth, solid waste management and environmental campaigns. Now we move towards the objectives. Here are some objectives. Explain the concept of the solid waste management and describe about the environmental campaigns. Here are 10 simple things you can do to protect the earth. Reduce, reuse and recycle. First, these 3 R's, by adopting these 3 R's, you can save your earth. Students, you know, the earth is the only planet in our solar system where life can survive, and the pollutants are the harmful to the life of the earth. So, we should keep the earth's environment clean and healthy, and many different measures we can take to save the earth from the toxic effects of the pollutants, harmful gases and many others. You should be volunteer to clean up your community. You should educate the others to clean up the community and your surroundings. You should conserve the water. You should be sustainable. You should shop wisely, and it means you have, when you go to the for shopping, you should shop wisely, like instead of buying 2-3 bottles, small bottles, you can buy one big bottle. Instead of buying 2-3 small packets, you can buy one big packet. This is the way how you can shop wisely. Use long lasting light bulbs, as the light bulbs can also emit some types of gas in the environment, so you should use long lasting light bulbs, or you should plant a tree. This is very important. Here you can see a symbolic picture. To save the earth, we have to plant the trees. In this way, we can save the earth. Now we are moving towards the solid waste management. What is solid waste management? Actually, solid waste includes the plastic and the glass items and the different types of agriculture waste and domestic trash. These waste pollutes the earth's environment when we dumped on the open places. So we should not dump them on the open places, not burn them. So there is the to manage this solid waste, there is a solid waste management companies are working in the city and in our country. Solid waste management, collecting, treating, disposing of a solid material that is discarding because it has served its purpose for us or is no longer useful. Why it is important? It is important because the solid waste collection is the protection of the environment and the health of the population. Rubbish and waste can cause air and water pollution, and rotting garbage is also known to produce the harmful gases. These gases are very harmful for the human health as well as animals and for plants. So it is very important to manage this solid waste. Now here are, instead of 3 R's, you can see in the diagram there is a 5 R of solid waste management. First, refuse and repair is added in the 3 R's. First, refuse and reduce and reuse, repair and recycle. It's very interesting. Instead of 3 R's, we can use 5 R's. Here you can see the methods of the solid waste disposal and management. How we can segregate the papers, glass, plastic, metal. All the materials have to segregate into different bins, and then they have to recycle accordingly. This is the management of the solid waste. And in next diagram you can see, first is the collection of the domestic waste and then segregation. Segregations mean we have to segregate the biodegradable and non-degradable, both we have to segregate. And then non-degradable have to recycle. Like we can recycle the metals, glass and other things, we can recycle them and we can make other things from them. So after that, the biodegradable material is disposed of because it is not harmful for the soil, so it can be disposed of. Here in this diagram you can see, first we throw the waste, then the waste collection, then it will go to the plants where they have segregate, or then they process it, and from this different types of fuels, gas, electricity also can be, they can be converted into these fuels. Here now environmental campaigns. Environmental campaigns should be conducted frequently for creating awareness among the common people about pollution and reducing its harmful effects. Such campaigns may include the seminars, school talks, different types of debates, celebrating the World's Environmental Day, and many others. You can make the posters about the pollution. These all are the environmental campaigns. So here is also the poster, that is a clean and green. First clean and then green. Like we have to stop the pollution and we have to plant a tree. That is the logo of the clean and green Pakistan. That is also the environmental campaign. You can see different types of environmental campaigns are has shown in the newspapers. Now, very important part of it, responsibility for all. What is our responsibility? A clean environment is essential for the healthy living. The more you don't care about our environment, the more it will become polluted with the contaminants and the toxins that have a harmful impact on our health. Air pollution can cause the respiratory diseases and cancer, among other problems and diseases. So what we have to do? We have to, first of all, we have to about the domestic trash. We have to waste it on a proper place, not on a open place. Then we can also use our personal because instead of our personal cars, we can use the public transport. We should use the sulfur and lead free fuels in our vehicles. Factories should be outside the living areas, and 3R strategy: reduce, reuse and recycle for the conservation of the environment. And there should be grown trees along the roadside. And the last point is that we should avoid the deforestation, as due to the deforestation there are many environmental problems. These are the ways that how we can save our earth. Pollution is going on, and what we can do? We should stop the pollution. The factories should be outside of the city, or you can say from the living areas. Students, here is a video you can see, and for more further visual concepts you can see this video. Here's the assignment: write a note on solid waste management. You have to write the note, and you can take the help, page number 56, 57 and 58. Okay, thank you. See you next time. Allah Hafiz.